Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Iron Man profile. I'm really excited for today's video. This has been a video that I've been wanting to make for honestly months. Since the Dwarven Mines first came out, I remember we checked it out on our Iron Man profile, and there's one item that we really wanted, but was honestly just out of reach because of co-op collections and the rate that we were getting this resource. Today though, we finally got our hands on. I'm so excited. This item is so good. You guys are going to see in today's episode, and I genuinely just can't wait. Super quickly though, before we get fully underway into today's episode of the Iron Man profile, if this happens to be your first time here on the channel and you are not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. Only takes you a second and you can change your mind at absolutely any time. Thank you all so much for all the support on these videos daily. You guys are insane, and if today's episode gets 2,000 likes, then I will upload another one tomorrow. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into this one. It should be a good one. I've been waiting forward to this. So before we take a look at this new item, I actually have a bunch of mining footage from like a few days ago that honestly, I forgot I had it. I was looking through my clip folder, and I forgot that these like clips actually existed. So I'm going to go ahead and play them because there's some really important ones in there. And I did some big grinds and I just honestly forgot about them. So let's play that and then we'll get into the new item. So I have returned from the weekend and another 5 gemstone mixtures are all complete now, which means how many have we put through this ringer now? 15 of the 32. We still have quite a few more to do. Let's go ahead and grab out our gemstones actually. Fine. We need jade, amber, sapphire, and amethyst. And then we also need a ton of sludge juice. Let's go ahead and grab all this out and get these bad boys going, because I have to keep this forge literally going for like every second that I'm awake, basically. So there's 3. That's going to be 4, and I should have at least another 5 stacks in here, and yes, I do. Perfect. We can go ahead and start another 5th, and those will be done in another 4 hours. Another 4 hours should have passed. Let's go ahead and grab out our sludge juice. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. We're near the end of all the sludge juice that I have gone and collected, I guess you could say. So let's go ahead. We're going to head over to the forge really quickly. I need to put a couple more stacks away, actually, so I have room for this stuff. I also need to take out the gemstones again. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear out some spots. Go ahead and claim these 5 gemstone mixtures. Beautiful. Go into our sack of sacks. Gemstones. We're going to go to fine, jade, amber, sapphire, and amethyst. Just like so. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. And now we start the next 5. This is it's a tedious process, honestly. It's just a waiting game. That's all it really is, which is fine. I'm fine with waiting. I'm a patient guy. But, you know, it's taking longer than I would like, I'm going to be honest. But it is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should be enough to get our next 5 underway. And boom. Back to waiting. Another 4 hours has come and gone. Hello, Mr. Forger. Him and I are getting quite acquainted over this time. Oh, I have to start another one to free up some inventory space. There we go. Another 5. And we go ahead and start another 5. This is so many gemstone mixtures. I genuinely wonder how many 32 is worth. Someone let me know in the comments down below, but I feel like it's like a dumb amount. Like, the amount of money worth of sludge juice I probably put into this guy is probably disgusting. So we have 5 more in there. We have these 5 here. We're only going to need to put 2 more in after that. Wow. We're almost done. It's almost done. Another 4 hours has passed, and the gemstone mixtures are complete. Now it is time to start our last 2. I can't believe we're going to be done with all the sludge. Oh my goodness. That is going to put us up to 32, and we have 30 gemstone mixtures in here now. This is worth an absolute ton. That is kind of disgusting. I can't even lie, but happy that it's almost over. 4 more hours and these 2 bad boys will be done, and then we can finally craft this talisman. So I've been mining a bunch of cobble, and honestly, I just haven't really recorded too much of it because this is what I've been doing. Isn't this exciting? I'm excited. Anyone else stimulated and just pumped about what I'm doing right now? Because not me. I've been running around circles for a while. I got enough to craft 2 super compactors, which I already did. I put one on my coal minion, the tier 12, and my flint minion. And then I also have a bunch more in here now, 565. And then I also have my entire sack here. Let's go ahead and quickly compact this. Another 20k in here. This is a good amount. And then we'll go back and grab out the rest of the enchanted cobble, because this I could use on another super compactor, but I think I'm going to use it on the cobble minion. So that's kind of my thing. Not a haste ring though. I'm not using it on that. So let's go ahead and actually use it on this. Tier 9, Tier 10. There we go. And then obviously we still need what, another, we still need quite a bit. Another couple stacks, I guess, right? How many stacks do we actually need here? 3 stacks and like 13 or something. So we aren't far away, but then we'll have a tier 11 and then we can work towards the tier 12 on this thing. So a lot of cobble has been mined tonight. I've spent at least a couple hours doing this, and I think it's time I go to bed because I'm exhausted. It's 6:21 a.m. and I don't know why I'm still awake. It is now the next morning and the forger is complete. I also threw in the golden plate last night because I'm working towards getting my 6 mithril plates for the 455. But the thing I really care about right now are these 2 gemstone mixtures. The last 2. Boom. Oh my goodness. 32 gemstone mixtures. That is ridiculous. 32 of these bad boys. That was so genuinely so much work. The amount of time that took, I probably should have had these going while I was still grinding for sludge. Hindsight now, I guess. But I actually can't believe that we have 32 now. Which means I can take my ring of power, throw it in the middle here, surround it with gemstone mixtures, and I'll be able to make myself the artifact of power. Oh my goodness. This is like one of those talismans that when the update came out, I saw it and I was like, no, I'm good. No thanks. I'll pass. But we can finally actually craft this thing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh my goodness. We have the artifact of power. Now we need to get 7 perfects of one of every type. And then it becomes an epic, and then we can recom it, and then put an enrichment on it. We still have a lot of work to do for this particular talisman, but this is actually huge. We can actually get 1 extra pristine if we put a perfect in this thing. We can get extra mining speed, mining fortune. We can also get some combat buffs and some defense. Overall, just a really, really cool and unique talisman that I'm excited that we got our hands on, and probably the grindiest talisman I've ever gone for so far in this game. I actually can't think of a talisman I have right now that took more time to get than this artifact of power, or more effort. And I honestly don't think there is. Obviously, there's ones that just took time through like a minion or something, but like the Spiked Atrocity took a long time, the Purple Jerry talisman took a long time, but I genuinely think this took more time than all those. So that is actually insane. And to get started with this thing, obviously I don't have one of each perfect just sitting around, but what I do have actually is I have a flawless topaz, and I also have a flawless amber. So we can upgrade some of the stuff that we have in this thing at least. And so that's kind of what I want to do. Oh, it looks so sick. We have so many different options. So let's get rid of this fine amber really quickly. Let's take that out. We're going to go ahead and toss in the flawless. There we go, just like so. So what's interesting about this talisman is it allows you to harness the power of 7 gemstones, although only half of the normal power can be harnessed. So for example, a flawless amber would normally give 30 mining speed, but for example for us it's going to give us 15 through the talisman. But we're still getting stats through the talisman. So this will give us 0.8 pristine, and when we have a perfect, which normally gives 2 pristine, it'll actually only give us 1. So still really good stats to get, like for example 0.8 pristine right there. I will take that. But yeah, still a lot of work to do on this thing. I have to get some jasper, some sapphire, and let me actually just grab out like the highest of that I have right now, honestly, just to fill up the slots that we have now. We may as well. So yeah, I only have enough for a fine sapphire, and definitely only enough for a fine jasper, but still better putting these in than not having anything, I think. So let's go ahead and put a sapphire and a jasper in, and there we go. So we obviously have some upgrading to do on this bad boy. The ruby one should not be too terrible. Thinking about some other ones. Sapphire, not terrible at all either, for at least a flawless. A perfect's definitely a grind. Jade perfect will not be bad. The topaz perfect will not be bad. Ruby perfect will not be bad. And the amber one will be a little bit tedious, and especially so will the amethyst. Jasper will definitely be the hardest though, I think. So we have some stuff to do for this thing for sure, but I'm so happy that we actually just have that talisman now. That is such a burden like off of me. Like it's just satisfying getting like maxing out a certain thing in this game. Like when I got Heart of Mountain 7, super satisfying. This is another one of those moments. So that is huge. I went ahead and mined for another hour 20, maybe an hour and a half. Quite casually though, I'm gonna be honest. Like I was back and forth to my PC because parents wanted me to run and do some stuff, but I managed to get my hands on, I believe, 6 flawless again. So I have 1 here in my inventory, and I have a ton in my sack again. Like my sack's already full. It's at 2.5 mil yet again. I genuinely still can't believe how much ruby I get and how quickly. I can very much get behind this. I will get comfortable with this. I just want this to maintain and even get better. That would be ridiculous because right now we're sitting at 19.6 mil. And I think this is going to push us over 30. And like the fact that I was struggling to get my hands on like 3 mil before I really test out this money making method is kind of ridiculous. Like trying to get a cookie was actually like straight pain on Iron Man right now. 3.2 mil was disgusting. Now with this, I can go mine for like a little over an hour and have enough to buy 4 cookies if I want to, which is kind of gross. So let's go ahead and craft some flawlesses. There we go. 5. Oh, am I short? How does that make any sense? What? How am I? Wait. I had a flawless outside of my sack. Oh, okay. It bugged. There was still some in there. There we go. 6 flawless rubies. Let's go ahead and sell this. We're at 19.6 mil. Oh, 124 coins. The big bucks here. The fact that this is 100k is ridiculous. Like, I get more than this per, like, vein of ruby, which is just, like, sickening, right? So, there we go. And then 12.2 mil. That's, we're at 32 mil now. That is, wow. I'm very pleased with that. So, yeah, I honestly forgot that footage existed. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Now let's get on to the main part of today's episode, though. Even though that was already a lot of content already. Like, that could be a whole ass video. But this stuff now is the big exciting part. This has been something that we've been wanting for a very, very long time. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the night. I'm going to sit here at this wall and unlock the beacon. This has been an item that we've been trying to unlock for as long as time. And honestly, Co-op Collection has griefed us in this regard while trying to go for the beacon. I think it is time that we finally put some time in and get this thing all the way to 1 million. We are so close, yet so far away. It doesn't sound that bad. It doesn't look that bad. But I'm telling you, with Co-op Collection, grinding for this mithril has been disgusting. I don't know why. I don't know why this has been like probably our biggest challenge. I'm not even trolling. Probably one of our biggest challenges on the profile of all time. But it's time that I just sit here at this blue wool. My mining speed is ridiculous nowadays. So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to mine until we finally reach 1 million mithril collected. And then I can go ahead, toss this thing in the forge. And I will no longer have to listen to Squid yelling at me or basically trolling me by saying, oh, my beacon, it gives me such good stats. And I'm sitting here without a beacon. And it's just big sad. So it's time to get this done. I'm going to mine for a bit. I'll be back with some progress. Alrighty, I've mined another 40,000 mithril, 20,000 outside the sack, and I have another 20,000 in the sack. And I'm excited to see what the game decides to reward me with. How much am I actually getting back? What is the collection at? We're at, what, 902? Okay, hold up. That's not bad. Why is it working right now? Maybe I mined 60. I might have emptied my sack one more time and it gave me 20, which would be a third. I could be wrong. Either, hey, I will take this. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Give it time. Give it time. Alrighty, I've mined another 60k. I've been staring at this blue wall for a little while now, and we're currently sitting at about 960,000 collected. About 40,000 more to go. It's actually getting there. That is actually so exciting. I want this beacon so bad. I just want it. I really do. It's nice and cheap to craft too. We can craft this thing right away. And I want to put it in the forge right away and get this thing upgraded. Oh my goodness. I want it so bad. I still can't believe we haven't... This is like one of those items that I genuinely can't believe that we haven't had yet on this profile. Crazy stuff. Oh my goodness. Rock Pet level 100. Beautiful. We're actually getting so many level 100 pets. It's kind of insane. Another mining pet off the board though. I think I'm out of mining pets. I actually have to get a new one now. They're all level 100 legendary, so something to work towards. We are getting so close. Oh my goodness. I've been sitting here, honestly, in the grand scheme of this collection, not a terribly long time, but I'm definitely starting to feel my eyes start to close on me. Just something about Co-op Collection, man. It's just, it grieves you in moments like this, but it's fine. We've all put our time into this. I mean, you can even just see that through like how much all of us have collected. Like, I've done half, the twins have done the other half, and it has been quite the grind towards this. I remember when we finally unlocked the Mithril Golem pet, that was huge. 250,000, that's only a quarter of what we're doing. People on regular profiles right now are like, come on, 1 million Mithril? That's it's not even that bad. And maybe it's not, but it's definitely taken us some time. So let's push this to the end. I want to get this done, and then I want to go to bed. So that's my plans. Oh my goodness. The beacon. Finally, A year in the making. Nearly a year. Like, since we started this profile, this been an item we've wanted our hands on, and we have it. That is massive. Wow. Oh my goodness. The twins are gonna be so excited when they wake up. Time to go craft this thing. So, fellas, we're here for something special. You know,
Yes, very special, very big.
it's quite difficult for us to all be found around this chest nowadays, and this is
It
a
is,
special
actually.
occasion. You know,
Yes,
we've
long awaited.
yeah, this is we've been wanting this for literal months, and I'm not throwing that around loosely. I think it might even be closer to a year that we've wanted this thing for. And
Yeah,
so
I think so. Yeah.
I think it's time that we finally go ahead and craft what we're talking about. And
Go for it, Zach.
oh my goodness, it looks good. It looks good.
Such a big. I just wanted to
Oh
mention
my
we like
goodness.
basically passively grinded this because we thought it was impossible to get. Yes.
Genuinely, like co-op collection and just the amount of material that you actually need for this thing as a whole is just it was just a ridiculous grind. And so something we kind of worked and picked towards over the course of since the Dwarven Mines came out, actually. So
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
right, I'm gonna craft it. 3,
Okay.
2, 1. Oh my goodness.
Let's
Oh
go.
my
Look at that
gosh.
thing.
Boom.
No way.
There we go.
There it is,
Look
guys.
at
Let's go.
Beacon tier 1.
Wow.
Oh my.
We actually have
on
one
our
on
island
right
right
now.
I'm gonna.
No way. What? Look at that thing. Yo.
So if you right click it, you can see it gives us base stats,
good.
and so we want to we want to put power in it. The beacon power at the bottom.
Yeah.
We can choose a beacon effect when it's powered up, and we can make all these stats better by upgrading this thing from a tier 1 all the way up to a tier 5. So
Yeah,
nice.
amazing. It's gonna help so much on the profile, especially Iron Man.
oh, 100%. Damn, it's about time, boys. It's about
It
time.
sure was. Let's go.
So there you have it. A bit of a juicer of an episode today. Honestly, a lot of progress that just makes me really, really excited. So hopefully you guys did end up enjoying today's episode of the Iron Man profile. If you did, make sure to let me know by leaving a like and comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here, or if this is your first time around, or you just haven't subbed. Consider doing so. It only takes a second. It helps me more than you guys will ever know. And I really appreciate you guys watching these videos on a daily basis. So 2,000 likes, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and peace out.